Next concept is interpolation. In the previous classes, you people are studied about the finite difference and some basic problems under the finite difference. So today I am going to discuss about the interpolation, Newton's forward interpolation formula and Newton's backward interpolation formula, and also problems on the Newton forward and backward interpolation formula. So before going to Newton forward interpolation formula and Newton backward interpolation formula, let us study about here what is the meaning of an interpolation. Observe here, let y0, y1, y2 so on up to yn be the values of the unknown function y is equals to f of x. Consider unknown function y is equals to f of x and y values are represented as y0, y1, y2 so on up to yn at the x point. That x points are defined as here x0, x1, x2 so on up to xn. Then the process of finding the value of y for the given value of x. So in interpolation method, means in the interpolation concept, what is our aim? We have to find value of y at a particular given value of x. Then that x lies between always x0 to xn. Therefore, the process of finding the value of y for the given value of x between x0 to xn is called the interpolation. Okay, the process of finding the value of y at the value of x. Here also same case, the process of finding the value of y at the value of x, but that x outside the interval x0 to xn is called the extrapolation. Okay, so consider the example y equals to f of x is equals to x square plus 3. This is an unknown function here. Okay, so here we have to find the y at x is equals to 3, where x lies between here 1 to 4. Okay, or close interval 1 to 4. X lies between 1 to 4. So consider this one as x0, this one as a xn. So the process of finding here the value of y at a given value means x is equals to 3 here, that x lies between x0 to xn. So this process is called interpolation. Okay, the converse of that one is nothing but extrapolation. What it means? The process of finding the value of y at the value of x outside the interval x0 to xn, then it is called the extrapolation. Okay, so in the interpolation concept we have a two interpolation formula. One is the Newton's forward interpolation formula and another one Newton's backward interpolation formula. Okay, so in your syllabus only you people are going to study about the statement of the problem, means statement of the Newton forward interpolation formula and Newton backward interpolation formula. There is no derivation on these two formulas. Okay, there is no derivation on any single method in your numerical methods module. Okay, so only you people are going to study about the statement and problems on that methods here. Okay, let us see what we have a statement of the Newton forward interpolation formula. So consider y is equals to, we have to find y value. Okay, so y is equals to y0 plus r into delta y0 plus r into r minus 1 divided by 2 factorial delta square y0 plus r into r minus 1 r minus 2 divided by 3 factorial delta cube y0 plus so on up to r minus 1 r minus 2 so on up to r minus n minus 1 divided by n factorial delta raised to n y0. Okay, this is the statement of the Newton's forward interpolation formula. I have to remember this one. So here y0 represents the initial, means first entry in the y column. Y0 represents here first entry in the y column. Okay, what it means? Observe here. And the forward difference, this is the forward difference table I said in the previous videos. Okay, so y0 represents here first entry in the y column. Okay, then this delta y0, delta square y0, delta cube y0, so on up to delta raised to n y0 are here leading forward entries. So delta y0, delta square y0, delta cube y0, so on up to delta raised to n y0. These are called as here leading forward differences. Okay, you have to consider those entries here. And what about r here? R represents here, r is found by using the formula x minus x0 divided by h. Okay, so in a interpolation method we have to find a y at a particular given x here. So x is given in every problem, so x minus x naught divided by h. X naught means first entry in a x column. Okay, so observe here, first entries in a x and y column are represented as x naught and a y naught in a forward difference table. So what we have present here, Newton's forward difference formula, Newton's forward interpolation formula. Therefore first entries are always x naught, y naught. Okay, therefore x naught means first entry in a xth column. Oh, therefore r is found by using the formula r is equals to x minus x naught divided by h. What about this h? H is nothing but a step size of the x interval. Okay, or you can called as here, h is the difference between any two interval of a x here. H is the difference between the any two interval of a x or a step size here. Okay, so r is any real number. So we have to remember this formula. This is the important. Similarly, we have here Newton's backward interpolation formula. So what we have a statement, y is equals to, here also same case, we have to find y at a given x. So the formula for this one, yn plus r into invert delta yn plus r into r plus 1 divided by 2 factorial invert delta square yn plus r into r plus 1 r plus 2 divided by 3 factorial invert delta cube yn plus so on up to r into r plus 1 r plus 2 so on up to r plus n minus 1 divided by n factorial invert delta raised to n yn. Okay, so observe here what is the difference between these two. Here also same case, r is found by x minus xn divided by h. Okay, in a forward we have to take x naught and a y naught. Here y naught, here x naught. In this case, backward interpolation formula, we have to take yn and xn. Xn and yn are nothing but last entries in a backward difference table. You have to remember, xn and yn are a last entry in the backward difference table with respect to x and y columns. So observe here, backward difference table, I said in a previous class, this is the backward difference table. So here xn and yn are here last entry in a backward difference table. Then in the formula I have to consider leading backward differences. Therefore this is nothing but invert delta yn, invert delta square yn, invert delta cube yn, so on up to invert delta raised to n yn. So in this formula, invert delta yn, invert delta square yn, invert delta cube yn, so on up to invert delta raised to n yn. So all these entries are nothing but here leading backward differences entries. Okay, and r is found by x minus xn divided by h. H is same, h is nothing but step size of the x interval, or you can consider like a h is the difference between any two interval of a x. Okay, so what is the difference between these two here? Here always a y naught means here always a leading forward entries, here leading backward entries, and one more thing, here negative sign is there, r into r minus 1 divided by 2 factorial, r into r minus 1 r minus 2 divided by 3 factorial, but in this case r into r plus 1 divided by 2 factorial, r into r plus 1 r plus 2 divided by 3 factorial, and so on. Okay, so this is the difference between these two. You have to remember these two formulas. These two formulas are very, very important. One problem will be sure on this concept, interpolation concept here. Okay, and one more important note in your means under the interpolation. So what we have here, important note this one. To find the value of y at a desired value of x near the beginning of the table, that is the first of x is close to x naught, then apply the forward formula. What is this meaning here? Observe here. In the statement of the problem, if they mention apply Newton forward interpolation formula or Newton backward interpolation formula, then there is no problem. Okay, but if in the case, observe here, what is this meaning? If always our aim in the interpolation formula, we have to find y at a given x. If that given x is near to the x naught, okay, if that x is near to the beginning of the table, that means first half of the table, then we have to apply forward formula. Similarly, if we have to find y at a given x, that x is end of the table, that x is near the end of the table, that means that x lies in a second half, then that is nothing but x is close to xn, end value that represented as xn. If x is close to xn, then we have to apply here backward difference formula. Okay, so here what it implies, note, if x value near to the x naught, then apply a forward difference formula. If x value near to the xn end value, then we have to apply a backward difference formula. Okay, then observe here, let us solve some important problems on the Newton forward and backward, means interpolation concept here. Okay, so whatever I solve, I am going to solve in this concept, interpolation concept. Each and every problem is important, each and every problem is different here. Okay, so let us see first problem here. Find y of 1.4 given the data here, x and y entries. X entries are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y entries are 10, 26, 58, 112, 194 is there. Okay, so observe here, the statement of the problem not contains here apply forward or apply backward like that. Okay, so in this case we have to analyze whether the given x value is near to x naught or near to xn. So observe here, 1.4 is there. 1.4 means we have to find here y at a x value. X is nothing but here 1.4. This is the given here. So observe here, 1.4 lies between 1 and 2. What it means? X value is near the beginning of the table. Okay, that means first half. Then x close to x naught, then we have to apply here forward difference formula. One more, for example, if we have 4.2, if we have here find a y at 4.2. So 4.2 means that 4.2 lies between 4 to 5. That x value 4.2 lies between 4 to 5, then we have to apply here backward, because that x value, that 4.2 point lies or close to xn end value, means that lies in the second half. Therefore we have to apply here backward formula in that case. But in the given problem, what is our aim here? We have to find y at a given x, that x lies in the 1 and 2, that x lies between the 1 and 2. Therefore that is near to x naught, then we have to apply here forward. Therefore I written here, we have to find y at x is equals to 1.4, x is equals to 1.4 is present in the first half. Okay, that present in the first half. Therefore we have to use here Newton's forward interpolation formula. So construct here forward difference table. Before going to apply a formula, first we have to construct here Newton's forward interpolation formula. Okay, sorry, Newton's forward interpolation table or forward interpolation table here. So you know that how to construct a forward difference table. So you know that first entries must be x and y, delta y, delta square y, delta cube y, delta raised to 4y. Then write down the x entries 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, y entries 10, 26, 58, 112, 194 here. So denote these values are x0, x1, x2, x3, x4. Corresponding to x values are y0, y1, y2, y3, y4 respectively. Then delta y means you know that first entry must be delta y0, delta y1, delta y2, delta y3. But in the formula we only require here delta y0, delta square y0, delta cube y0, delta raised to 4 y0. Therefore I denoted here only first entries only. Okay, no need to denote these entries. Then how to find out here delta y0? You know that delta y0 represents always a y1 minus y0. So a 26 minus 10, that gives a 16. 26 minus 10, that gives the 16. Then 58 minus 26, 32. 112 minus 58, 54. 194 minus 112 gives 82. Okay, then second difference column, first entry must be delta square y0. You have to denote first entry as a delta square y0. second entry delta square y1, delta square y2. Okay, but we require only delta square y0, therefore I denoted here only first entry in the second difference. So delta square y0 is found by using the formula delta y1 minus delta y0. 32 minus 16, 16. 54 minus 32, 22. 82 minus 20, 54, 28. Similarly, find here third difference. Third difference means difference between the second difference. So 22 minus 16, 6. 28 minus 22, 6. So this 6 is nothing but delta cube y0. So in the third difference table, first entry is denoted as delta cube y0. Here it is delta cube y1. Okay. Then go to fourth difference. Fourth difference means this one minus this one. 6 minus 6, 0. This is nothing but delta raised to 4 y0. Along with the difference table, find here only r value, because we require r in a Newton's forward interpolation formula. That r is found by using the formula x minus x0 divided by h. So x means that is given here 1.4, just write down here, minus x0 means first entry in a x column, what we have 1, 1 minus 1 divided by h means step size of the x values, or a difference between any x interval here. So observe here, 2 minus 1, 1, 3 minus 2, 1, 4 minus 3, 1, 5 minus 4, 1. Therefore, common difference in the x entries are 1. Therefore, that is nothing but step size of the x value. So, h value is here 1. 1.4 minus 1, 0.4 divided by 1.4. Therefore, r value 0.4. Then, after this one, write down here Newton's forward interpolation formula. You know that. This is our Newton interpolation formula. Y of x is equals to y0 plus r into delta y0 plus r into r minus 1 divided by 2 factorial delta square y0 plus r into r minus 1, r minus 2 divided by 3 factorial delta cube y0. Then r into r minus 1, r minus 2, r minus 3 divided by 4 factorial delta raised to 4 y0 here. Okay. So, then substitute here y0, delta y0, delta square y0, delta cube y0, delta raised to 4 y0 and a r value. Okay, you know that r is nothing but 0.4. Y0 means first entry in a yth column, that is a 10 here. What we have here? 10. This is the y0. Delta y0 16, delta square y0 16, delta cube y0 6, delta raised to 4 y0 0. Wherever is these terms now, substitute those values here. Then simplify this whole term, then you will get the 14.864. Therefore, y of 1.4 value is here 14.864. This is our required final answer of the given problem here. It completes the solution.